Welcome back to our podcast series entitled Finding God In, where this week we're together unpacking how to find God in the midst of just ordinary life. On Sunday, we introduced the series by just reminding us that God wants a relationship with us, and if we're going to have a relationship with God, then we're going to find Him in the midst of real life, and that requires us just to embrace the space that we're in life, which is where we were yesterday, just kind of embracing the space that we find ourselves in, the season of life that you're in, or maybe even the season within this particular year. It's the end of school and summer's upon us and everything that we find ourselves in. So if we're going to find God with us in the midst of life, we have to be present to where we are in life. And maybe going a little deeper into that today by just being present to the present moment. Kind of alluded to that yesterday, but let's unpack that together today. If we're going to find God with us, then we need to be present to the present moment. I find it's becoming more and more important for that to be something that we are intentional about. How many times have you been with someone, but your mind is somewhere else, right? Maybe your mind is preoccupied with what's next, or maybe your mind is preoccupied with where you're coming from. But how many times do we find ourselves in conversation with someone and we're not really present to the conversation? Or, please God, I can't tell you how many times I've been in conversation with other people, or maybe even myself, and I apologize for this, where I'm with someone, but I'm actually in front of a screen also. I'm texting while I'm listening, or checking my phone while I'm listening. Whether it's physical distractions on the outside or whether it's interior distractions on the inside, we can not be present to the people who are in front of us or the situations that are in front of us. And if we can't be present to the present moment, then we're going to struggle to find God with us. And even though life can be difficult, and maybe this time of year can be busy, or maybe this season in life is maybe what you want or what you don't want, if we're going to find God, which is what we want to do, we have to be present to the present moment. A little homework for us today is to maybe just check in with the people who love you the most and ask them, how present to the present moment are you? Are you present to them? Are you present to conversations? When you're home, are you home? Or do you find yourself you're somewhere else? When you're in conversation, are you there? Or do they feel like you're somewhere else? It's always good for us to check in with other people because they can give us the temperature, you might say, of where we really are in life. So that's our homework today. Check in with somebody and ask them if you're present to the present moment. Because if we're going to find God with us, we have to find God in the present moment. God bless you.